Hey everybody, Gale here, back with Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Make sure to like and subscribe, and a bit of a story time here. Unfortunately, this is not the first time I did this recording, because I tried to record in full screen, and it didn't work out. So I'm doing these fights again for Shadow Pokemon that I'm not even going to use. Like, this guy has a Ledybat right here, which will show. But, like, crikey. I'm annoyed, basically. So I actually have a bit of something to reveal, which I tried to reveal in the recording that I did, which was not good. Corrupted, frozen screen and all. But basically, do that and that. Just in the bottom right corner, you should see something, or on at least the right side of the screen. That is something for later. If you recognize what it's from, comment down below what it is. Give you a hint. Really old Flash game. And that's going to be really fun. That is my character, by the way. That's my profile picture. And can't wait for that. That'll be absolute fun. Alright. This should be easy. I hope. Holy crap, text message. Sorry, I'm texting with someone and they just sent a massive text wall. Someone very cool though, so I'm more than willing to read this. To reply to that for later. Awesome. And I think there are more items if I go up there, like through the stairs here, because I'm pretty sure, yep, elevator. So I want to say for the recording that while I'm catching these guys, I'm not gonna be doing every battle on screen. At least if it's optional. If it's optional, probably not. And if it's optional, I'm not gonna do it. But if it has a Shadow Pokemon and it's easy, I'll do it. That covers it, yeah. I'm just gonna haul. Actually, I could technically Shadow Blitz. It won't do much, but it would be some damage. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's try to catch this Pochiana like I did before. Though it has less health, so should be more likely to catch it. I mean, I say that, but these probably have like 100% or something catch rate. Or something stupidly high. Anyway, we win. We gotta get back to give the machine part away. Let's go. What? Not more memos. I don't want to read. I know I'm a competent Yu-Gi-Oh player, but that doesn't mean I like to read. That means I like Blue Eyes White Dragon and other cool stuff. I actually am waiting for the new... Oh, wait. She's up there. If anyone that's watching knows the new Blue Eyes stuff, that's pretty cool, right? So, I'm looking to make a version... Let me go through. There we go. Yeah. I'm looking for a version... sorry, of the one that uses the big super expensive card, but it's been reprinted, so yeah, there's that. Alright, so the purification chamber... Nah, it hasn't. You know what's funny? I went through this dialogue so quickly that I said yes, which I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to lie to Mom during it, but, you know, that's kind of how it happens. You know. Anyway, I should try to level up or whatever. I mean, I don't really care about the save file, but I think I have to progress by purifying Teddy Ursa anyway. By the way, fun fact, I think the background changes when you go to certain areas from certain areas. Because now we have grass and whatnot and trees in the background there as we travel, but it's different, I think, when you travel to some of the later areas. So obviously we have to go to here. So. Yes, I am. Oh, so they heard. Oh, so ever since, they've actually gotten technologically aware. You know what I'm surprised about? Oh wait, never mind. I was just like, why didn't they have a kid? And I was like, wait, yes they did. They're just not in here, because Rui from Coliseum is their granddaughter, I think it is. I wonder where they live. Who are Egon's children? Please Google answer. Yes, I am. I got shadow Pokemon. I need to purify them. Hello. Let's get started, huh? Let's get it started. Yeah, let's get it started. Oh, I'm saying. Alright. So we got a bunch of trainers to fight. And then hopefully we purify Teddy Ursa right away. Last time I, well, when I initially did this, I kinda had to detour. And I kinda did with this. I genuinely don't see how I'm gonna knock this thing out. I didn't knock out Numble before, so. Oh, by the way, this is the last game, like, official Pokemon game, and, like, non-ROM hack that I'm actually playing. So, soon, we're gonna get into randomizers, live streams, and other stuff, along with the normal playthroughs. How I have the idea is, I might do a live stream during Saturday, but confirmed, I have live streams planned for Thursdays. It's gonna either be in the morning or in the afternoon for a couple hours, and then if they go well, I will... Holy crap, other text message. Sorry. They sent me something even longer this time. Alright. Oh, so... yeah, randomizers and then ROM hacks, like, Coliseum and XD have them. I've talked about it before. They're Grand Coliseum and XG Next Gen. So I will be playing them. And then, on top of that, we'll be returning to some games. Like, the first one I plan to return to is Mystery Dungeon. And then the second one I plan to return to is... maybe Emerald? No. I might return to Black and White 2 first. And then Hoenn? No. I don't know where I think I'm gonna return to Heart Gold and Black 2. I think those ones I'll return to first. I'm trying to return to the ones that have something that is worth returning to, Because, like, for example, I don't have any confidence that I'd actually be able to beat the symbols in Pokemon Emerald and get them. Not because I wouldn't be, like, have the time or whatever to, or the willingness to, but just, I just don't want to waste the time on them. If they ever make Omega Ruby or whatever with them back, or I get a ROM hack with them, absolutely. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear the audible silence whenever this person that texts me keeps replying. I promise that it will it won't happen. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, later, not a problem. Be more talkative. Dang, this game is not letting me KO things, but I'm not getting reverse mode. Sorry, I'm trying to read this because it's kind of important. Okay. So, the games on the horizon that I plan to play. 2 I've already said, and then I probably plan to play some other stuff. And then... I am not planning on doing Kaizos, I don't think. Other than that, Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps, Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight Silksong. And then, if I can, tonight... Well, not tonight. Tomorrow night... Oh goodness, the time is 2 o'clock and I have to be at work by 10 p.m. I need to get to sleep soon. Basically. And it'll be fine. But I do have to reply to that soon. I'm gonna see if I can rematch these, trainers. If I can rematch them immediately... Actually, wait, no, what am I thinking? I can just use the scent thing. Because I'm actually not... Okay, so I archived my prior save file because I want to keep that one, and I started this one from the beginning because it's so early in that I could just speed run my way to here. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah. Sounds good. I know they're down. And hopefully I can purify by as many scents as possible. By the way, the only reason why I'm doing this, instead of grinding it out and getting some levels, is because I already did this on the original save file. Normally I don't do this. But you gotta make do when things go wrong. Hi, Egon. I guess you've been waiting for me for a bit. Sorry about that. Except not really. Sorry to say, but... you know what? No. Sorry, like I said, I'm texting someone, but I really shouldn't be playing the game. I have clearly my ADHD sometimes tends to just get the better of what I'm doing. Okay, Metal Claw. Oh, crit. Well, alright then. I guess the game really wants me to move on. By the way, fun fact, Pikachu has Thunderbolt. That Pikachu has Thunderbolt. Also, didn't he say it was 5 years? So you're saying that your Pikachu de-leveled by 38 levels in the time that... Yep, Teddiursa can now be purified. And he's holding an item again. That's really funny. Speaking of held items, the Teddiursa in our original save file. So, in Gale of Darkness, at this current level, the best thing that you can get is a King's Rock, but for about the same, for 1% as well, you can get a level 13. Sorry, what was I going about? Oh, pickup table. You can get a nugget. And the Teddiursa in the original save file that we're going back to after this picked up a nugget. He picked up a darn nugget. I basically got 5k for free. Yeah. Vander this, Vander that. Vander... Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, what did you pick up again? That's actually an interesting pickup. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, PDA number. By the way, if you've gotten this far in the video, if you were to pick a Pokemon to have in real life, what would you have? Personally, I would pick Gardevoir. Alright, so I'm back on the old save file. And we're going to Mount Battle. Wait. Is this gonna be a battle gauntlet of like, oh, hi. Why are you here? Yes? You have? Huh. I like you. I like that thought. I like that sentiment. Because here's the thing, right? Say I wanted to attain power for the sake of power. Okay, so I take over the city. Now what? I take over the Tri-State area. Now what? I take over the city. Or the state. Now what? I take over the government. And then the whole continent. And then the world. And then the galaxy. And what does that leave you with? You have nothing left to conquer, and you wasted your life just gaining this power without really a motive to do it. So become a musician! Yes, I would like to do that. Oh goodness, if this is just a battle, this is just... okay. Oh god, the walk cycle, you know what? Speed it up. Oh, he's right here. Okay. I noticed that way too early. I mean, way too late. Yeah, let's fight. I kind of get a little annoyed about the battle gauntlets here, but I get why they do it in this game. It's because if I didn't do them, you'd probably have some trouble later on, just because, or you'd have to go and find optional trainers just to grind off of them in order to get the levels ahead. Which I would know. You had to do that in Pokemon Coliseum in order to stay high level. Or else, if I didn't, I would have probably been like level 45, fighting Evis with his level 60 team. Which, technically is doable, but... that's... okay. Also, I just realized, only now, that... what is it? Alright, Volt Absorb does not redirect electric-type attacks in this game. It's fine, though. We win. And we're getting good levels up. So now we're gonna get told about Cypher's lab. Yep. Oh, that's right, they're still using the same... You know, for some geniuses in the top areas, it's kind of dumb that they would use the same area again. But anyway, that's the end of this part. I'll see y'all later.